Two East End rivals suddenly turn friends. Both fight their way through the state playoffs, each with a chance to win the championship. Welcome to SportsWire. I'm Will Catterley. Before this season, both Varina and Highland Springs would have to go through each other if they wanted to win the ultimate prize. But when Varina reclassified to Class 4, while Highland Springs stayed in Class 5, it gave both schools a chance to win state titles in different brackets. It almost happened in football, and now they have a chance on the hardwood as well. For Varina, whose only loss of the season was to Highland Springs, the Blue Devils' road to glory started at home in a high-flying affair against Jamestown. Zaire Baskerville, the Varina Blue Devils ready to do battle at home against Jamestown. And if you watch this one, don't blink. Luckily, I left my eyelids in the car. Early on, Varina, fast and furious start. Baskerville for two on the run. More Varina. Didn't look like it when you see the final score that a lot of defense was played, but it was. Inside, KJ Weish for two. Blue Devils out to a fast and furious start. How about Christian Carden and the minutes in play he's put in for this team this year? That's good down low. He's pumped. Run out to a big lead. This guy, though, almost unstoppable. From deep, he connects for three. You have not heard the last of Xavier Brown. Here comes Brown. What can he do for you? Well, what he did for Jamestown was keep him in the game, single-handedly rallying Jamestown back in this one. More from Brown. Xavier to the rack, up and in. That is good. Two of his many, many, many points. We'll get to that later. More highlights, still first quarter. Yeah, don't blink, like I said. Billups. Down low for two. He would be in foul trouble early, but Baskerville was lights out from downtown. Billups, Baskerville, corner. Money ball is good. Blue Devils up double digits. More Varina. Everybody contributing. Carden, spin move, got it. Good for two. Carden, 17 points on the night. He also played a little bit of D. Watch this. Carden, welcome to the block party indeed. Knocks that one out of bounds with authority. Said there was some defense in this one. 26-15 after one quarter. Second quarter action. The Ant-Man, Fisher, nylon, nothing but it. Butter. He gets the J to go. Here comes Brown. Counted and the foul. Xavier Brown already in double digits. He'd have a whole lot more. Brown in transition. Oh my! Xavier Brown, dunk-a-doodle dandy. But Fats, Billups, raises him one with a slam of his own. Varina staying in control in this one throughout. Carden, again, easy squeezy, lemon peasy, right to the cup. He puts it up and in. Xavier Brown, he's going to dunk it back down. Brown had 50. 5-0. That's like LeBron numbers. Okay, in this one. From the corner, Baskerville could not be stopped. My goodness. If he has a hot night shooting for these guys, you're in trouble with Carden and Billups and this guy right here. What he's done at point guard, KJ Weish, 17 points on the evening. That was two of them. More from Weish. Little floater. He's got that to his repertoire. Puts that up and in. Varina in control, up 14 at the break, 47-33. Switching sides, third quarter. Varina wanting to get off to a good start in the third. They did. Weish hits the three. And then Weish from the corner. No, but inside. Yeah, Amari Baylor with a putback and one. Baylor had 20 on the night, quietly. Back comes Brown. That goes, and one for him as well. He converts the three-point play. Again, two of his 50 points. 50. If you're going to go down, might as well make it 50. But Malachi Cosby answers on the other end, and while Jamestown had Brown, a phenomenal, phenomenal player, you're not going to beat this Varina team with just one player. QB1 scores. Derricott again misses that time. That's more than a putback for Carden. 17 for Carden, 17 for Weiss, 20 for Baylor, 20 for Baskerville. Check this out. Inside, got it to go. Yes, count it, and one. Malachi again doing the honors, 77-59, going to the fourth and final stanza. And now we're just having fun. Baskerville, little floating J, he has that to go for his team high 20, which tied Baylor. Everybody in the act on this one. Varina moving on with a big score. 106-73, your final.
Meanwhile, Highland Springs opened their state playoff push against Albemarle. The Springers look to out-muscle and out-rebound the Bulldogs to reach the semifinals. Highland Springs went through their usual scoring stars to survive and advance.
Springers looking to move on just like Varina has, and number 3 Denzel Coles would be a big factor for the Springers. Take on Albemarle from up in Charlottesville early on. Just like Varina, Springers got off to a really fast start. Kwanye Vini has upped his game as of late. Point guard's been terrific, dealing dimes and scoring. He scored, and there you see the assist. Wide open, Denzel Coles for 3. Early lead, Springers. Albemarle comes fighting back. Inside, that is good for 2. They would keep it close for the most part. Christian Humes doing the honors, and then quarterback Kmart. Christian Martin for Highland Springs coming right back. Albemarle has answers. It's Humes, and we're tied deadlocked at 10 after 1 quarter. Second quarter, Springers always seem to make a play when they need it this season, right? Once again, Coles. 2 of his 18 points on the night to lead the way for Highland Springs. Albemarle does not flinch, however. Number 35, Tavion Wilson. And then Dorian Davis. He's got Dorian Davis eyes. Nothing but nylon with a J. That one, nothing but an air ball. But this is what the Springers do. They just play hustle ball. They want the ball more than you do, and it leads to points. Christian Martin for 2 and 1. Count it, 3-point play. Could have been out of bounds Albemarle ball. Instead, Highland Springs gets 3 more. Albemarle not going away, up and in 4-2. And the team in Charlottesville hanging tough. More from Albemarle, a little floater. Nicely done, number 15, Carter Wesson doing the honors. Timeout Highland Springs, close one. Tied at 18, deadlock at this moment of the game. Not anymore. Straight to the cup, Kwanye Vini when they need him. He gives them big-time minutes, big-time boost, and big-time points. More Vini, you got it. The J, pull-up J, good. Vini had 14. And then how about some Springer D? Stolen, and they almost always convert. That's the key. Denzel Coles for 2 inside. Springers force Albemarle to call a timeout. Highland Springs looking good. Now they're looking even better. The steal and the finish for Dorian Davis. 2 of his 14 points on the night. Springers up by 8, 28-20. Touchdown, 2-point conversion lead. Albemarle, second half, cutting it to 6. Down low, Tavion Wilson. He would be a load to handle, no question. Highland Springs, though, did a pretty good job defensively throughout against everybody and got their own work, as you saw in the first half and here in the third. Inside, here he comes again. Denzel Coles. He is a guy who can fill it up in a hurry. Albemarle coming right back, count it, and 1. Lamari Palmer doing the honors, but the Springers had answers for everything. This time it's Denzel Coles. Came alive in the second half, big in the first 2, but big points in the second half. Springers up 10. Vini, floater, yeah. He had 14 big ones on the night for Highland Springs. And then the Springers slow it down in the second half and find their advantages. Just play smart ball. Dorian Davis, 2 more. Springers not finished. It's the Davis and Coles show, as it usually is. From deep goes Coles. Springers feeling it now. Late second half. Coles, the pass, pretty, oh so pretty. He finds Davis. Springers advance 58-46.
So Highland Springs and Varina each advanced to the semifinals. Highlights of those games on the other side. Plus, it was a football celebration at the All-Metro banquet as the best of the best were honored for their work on the gridiron. That's next.
Morning, Gary. We are GetSchooled.com. You want a college education, don't you?
You know you do. Yeah, but I don't know where to start.
That's why we're here. We're free, handsome,
I think we're breathtaking.
and here to guide you through every step of the way, starting with attendance. Gary, financial aid forms. Biology homework, G. I got this. Is that Bran? Colleges love extracurricular activities.
Chess really isn't my thing.
I got this. Doesn't matter. Go ahead. Picking a college, man. You and us go together like tacos and Tuesday.
And I love tacos.
Fire and ice.
Those don't really go together.
Go to GetSchooled.com for more info.
Welcome back to SportsWire. Welcome to the Touchdown Club of Richmond for the All-Metro Football Banquet. The who's who of the 804, the best of the best players and coaches being honored, including Coach of the Year, Marcus Lewis.
Accepting on Marcus's behalf, Jonathan Lewis tonight. Jonathan, you're a Varina guy. What does it mean to see this community that loves football so much and has come close so many times finally grab that brass ring?
It reminds me of old Sam Cooke song, We Want It. It's been a long time, the change gonna come. So we had a lot of athletes come to Varina, a lot of household names you may know about, big college stars that get to the NFL. We always preach to our guys, you know. All these guys that see coming out of Varina, none of them ever won a state championship. So you got an opportunity, we'll continue to leave a legacy that's never been here before. We couldn't do it without these kids.
Marcus was busy supporting the Blue Devil basketball team, of course. There's Tucker's Noah Hartsoe getting his award for first-team All-Metro offense. Rest of the group included a couple of other Henrico County stars, including Andrew Lee of Hermitage and Anthony Fisher of Varina, also busy playing basketball. There's Takai from Highland Springs. He gets his award for first-team All-Metro defense. Rest of the group includes teammate Rashad Purnell, Highland Springs, Kavion Keys of Varina, Kwanye Vini, Highland Springs, busy with basketball, Kamari Wells of Varina, and Bradley Perkins of Douglas Freeman. Back to basketball, where KJ Weish and Varina in the state semifinals at home taking on Kings Fork. Could be the fork in the road. The Bulldogs coming into this one undefeated 24-0. Varina 23-1. Combined, do the math, 47-1. So, you see Kmart, Christian Martin hitting the three to give Varina a quick lead. It was back and forth early, though. Bulldogs, the big bucket. Number 2 showing his versatility and then kicking it out. 3-ball, got it to go. Trying to stay unbeaten. This team has not lost. They don't know how. Ryan Height. But Christian Carden came up big again in this one. 2 of his 14 on the J there. More from Varina, splitting the D. I think this was the biggest difference. The rebound. Carden puts it back up and in and one. Again, 2 of his 14 points. But number 2 was really huge. KJ Weish as the point guard. And then the putback from Malachi. And then we got some Derricott action. Derricott came up huge. 13 points for him in the semifinal. Kmart losing the handle, but keeping his wits about him, puts it up and in for 2. Varina went on a late run here in the first, all the way to the rack. How about that? The Ant-Man delivereth. Anthony Fisher, 26-17 the score after 1. Kings Fork, don't put a fork in him just yet. That one's up and in and good. Blue Devils right back. Carden's got range. They all do, don't they? Christian Carden for 3, and KJ Weish giving it to the big man. Alfonso Billups, 3 of his 15 points on the evening. Here comes Weish in transition. Great pass underneath finds Amari Baylor. He was in double digits with 10. Again, scoring all the way around. This has been a team on fire lately. Darricott scores down low. He had 13. And then watch Billups he just waited for the defender to go across, follow one of his teammates, knocks down the three from the top of the arc. KJ Weiss has got this ability. Blow past defenders. Quickness, speed, and decision-making. Up and in for two, and he finishes at the rim as well. 47-31 at the half, second half. Nice move inside for Kmart. And much like their opening round matchup against Jamestown, they came out firing to start the second half. Yeah, goggles are on. Amari Baylor says, I see you with that pass. It was a terrific one. How about this? For three and the foul. KJ Weiss had some big buckets when Varina needed him, and Kings Fork would go on a run. KJ Weiss was the answer. Weiss again from deep. Got it. Corner pocket, yes. That is good then. Kings Fork, they're not going away, not easily. They would make a run late in the third quarter, 62-49, not out of the realm of possibility coming back, down 13. They were down as much as 20. But Varina was not going to stop applying the pressure. Alfonso Billups for two, and then, oh, wow. Great pass underneath. Finding the Ant-Man Anthony Fisher in the crowd once again, waving goodbye to their last opponent. And Varina on Route 5. Billups and company win 84-68.
We just played with a lot of energy. We knew coming in this game, it was going to be a lot of energy and effort. We just brought energy and effort. Every day in practice, we worked hard for these moments. We back at it Thursday to win this state.
So Varina punches their ticket to states. Could Denzel Coles and Highland Springs do the same against Riverside to punch their ticket? Well, early on, Springers do what the Springers do. This guy was unstoppable. Dorian Davis had himself a night. Springers up 4-zip, still first quarter. Early action, the friendly home roll for Kmart. Christian Martin, the quarterback / basketball player, scores two down low. 6-0 Springers. Riverside. The Rams come fighting back. Cam Kaczynski, 2 of his 8 points. The Highland Springs from beyond the arc doing well as well. Dorian Davis again. Later, up by 4. Riverside goes zone. Bad idea, especially when Davis is hot. He connects from 3 once again. And then Springers getting it done from several different players. Actually, only 5 scored in the game. 14-7, Juanye Vini for 2. Second quarter, how about some defense? Big time block by Latrell Sutton, and it ain't nothing. And he had a great game as well. Vini providing some scoring. Once again, Vini in double figures. That's been the mantra, is Juanye Vini getting in double figures in the playoffs in late regular season. Again, Davis, 22 points on the night. And then again, Springers, they out-muscle teams, they out-rebound teams, they out-fight teams, and that's why they win. Latrell Sutton, it ain't nothing for 2 and 1. And then from the corner, Dorian Davis is scorching hot. The 3 ball is good. Riverside just trying to stay in this one. Nice pass. Had to thread the needle. Highland Springs not making anything easy for Riverside. And this isn't an easy shot. Good defense, better finish on offense. Davis. Nobody could stop them. They can only hope to contain them. Springers on the run where they do their best. Work. And yeah, that's Denzel Coles, 2 of his 10 points. Kmart had 10. Latrell Sutton had 10. 3 ball from the corner, you know the story. That is straight up money. Dorian Davis, 35-17 at the half. Second half, switch sides. Yeah, it looked like a football score too. Kmart knows how to take care of business. Little spin move, using his body. I think the Springers are one of the best teams at using their physical attributes in their body. They got a lot of football players on this team. who know how to get it done. They know how to win. Same thing goes for Varina in many ways. Vini on the run. Finds his man Sutton. Big in rebounds, big in points. Got away with the travel there. Riverside keeping it close somewhat, but they were way beyond and behind the 8 ball. 47-28-9. 18-point lead for the Springers going into the fourth and final stanza. Davis, dagger, got it. Could not stop them. They had to go man-to-man because they couldn't just let the Springers run out the clock sitting in a zone, and they were no match athletically for Highland Springs. They advance 62-45.
This group of young men are very special. They're close and very talented. So as long as they continue to do what we've been doing all year, no worries, no worries.
You know, we worked so hard for this. Not just me, myself, long summers, even quarantine, just dreaming of this moment. And to take advantage of this whole season and the time at hand, it means the world.
So both the Springers and the Blue Devils each have a chance to win states. Varina on Thursday afternoon and Highland Springs on Friday night. Well, we head to Glen Allen when we come back. A terrific game goes down to the wire and then some for the Lady Jags as they host Briar Woods in their state quarterfinal game, while a member of the state champion cross-country team signs his national letter of intent to run at the next level. That's next.
Takeout meals for just $12.99. Call them.
Sherry Pearson. You are the sole surviving heir of the King of Montanopolis, and you are now worth $45 million.
I'm rich. This can't be real.
Of course it's not real. Come on. Having money isn't about luck. Like that takeout meal. Cook at home instead, you can save thousands a year. Feed me.
Feed the pig. Welcome back to SportsWire. It's a signing day celebration at Glen Allen. State champion cross-country team Jason Latina making his decision.
Second place is awesome, but second place wasn't enough. And I really feel like, again, the leadership of that grade and that group was really what was able to propel us to take home that state title.
And Jason Latina, one of the big reasons why they won the state championship. He signs on the dotted line, heading to Richmond.
It feels amazing. I mean, I would never be able to do it without any of my teammates, my friends, my family. I just want to thank them all for all that they've done. And it's just been a great year. It's been like a year like not any other year.
Speaking of years unlike any other years, well, Glen Allen winning the regional championship first time in school history, hosting state playoffs against Briar Woods. Sidney Worsham and company looking good for Glen Allen early, doing what they've done all season long. It's get after the ball on defense, turn in easy points on offense, and guess who? It's Worsham who connects for two, gives Glen Allen an early lead. Make no mistake, every single point in this game was critical, though. Glen Allen on the run again. Nice start at home. Sierra McGinley left it all out on the floor. She had a tremendous game this one. You haven't heard the last of her. But Glen Allen's not the only good team in transition. Briar Woods was deadly as well. That is up and in for two for their 32, Noelle Cabanis. And then just, I don't know how that, scoop and score. I don't know. Jaden Shin putting some mustard on the ball. 10-9. Briar Woods in front. Second quarter. More Briar Woods. This girl was unstoppable. Up and under. Got it to go. And the foul. Her name is Hope Drake, and she gave Briar Woods all the hope they would need. Glen Allen. Punch. Counter punch. Sierra McGinley says hello from deep. That's good for three. Jags back on top. More from Glen Allen. Inside McGinley. They do such a good job spreading the ball. McGinley, knowing where she is. Great court awareness. Hits the three ball from the corner. 25-24, Briar Woods by one at the half. Second half, switching sides. Jags going to jump back on top. This time Ava Johnson. She's got 3 more years. Gets it to go. They're up 2. Briar Woods, though, made huge shots when it mattered. That was a big one from Tia Chen from deep. Briar Woods back on top. And then fighting against that zone. The deep three ball at the buzzer as the horn sounded to end the third. 34-32, Woods up 2. Fourth and final quarter, maybe, maybe not. McGinley, Sierra, the dagger, Jags up 1. Then Jags on the run. Claudia Dispro looking, finding, spreading it around, got it to go, a huge bucket, the 3 by Riley Waite. Glen Allen is up, but Briar Woods had answers, and it would manifest itself down low. Who else but Hope Drake connects for 2. Briar Woods, closing moments, still down 2. They need to force overtime. I don't know how she did that. Well guarded, but somehow she gets it to go. We're going overtime. 44-44, fours are wild. Glen Allen looking for that big start to the overtime stanza. Always important, right? Well, they got it. That bucket good by Ava Johnson. But back and forth, seesaw affair all night long. Really great basketball game. Looked like they had a stop, maybe a steal there. Briar Woods, though, spreading the court really well, and oh my. Hope Drake for 3. Briar Woods with the lead. Glen Allen would tie it up. But with under 10 to go, 2 free throws for who else? Hope Drake. 9.1 seconds. She hits the first, up 1. Hits a second, up 2. 50-48 with 4 seconds to play. Here it is. McGinley. McGinley is short with the J. Might have gotten a piece of it. Glen Allen's amazing season comes to an end. Briar Woods wins it. 50-48.
A tremendous year for the Jags comes to a close. Still, they are a very young team and should be dangerous for years to come. Meanwhile, we'll have the state finals for both Varina and Highland Springs on the next edition of SportsWire as the East End looks to go 2 for 2. Remember, if you have questions or comments about the show, just send me an email to this address at sportswire@henrico.k12.va.us, and you can always follow us on Twitter. I can't wait to see you next time on SportsWire.